We often talk about the big names, the rulers who shaped history. But what about the figures working alongside them, the ones really driving things forward?
Exactly. The power brokers, you can say.
Right. And today, we're diving into one such crucial figure from the Maratha Empire, Hambirao Mohite.
Ah, Hambirao, yes. We've got some source excerpts here. They touch on his background, his role as Senapati, that's commander-in-chief, his military successes, and his support for both Shivaji and Sambhaji Maharaj.
So our mission really is to unpack why he was considered so central, so powerful within that empire.
Precisely. Why wasn't he just another general? What made him stand out?
Let's start at the beginning then. His family background. He came from a respected Maratha Sardar family. And interestingly, he was the brother of Sairabai,
Yes, Shivaji Maharaj's wife. That made him Shivaji's brother-in-law.
which in that period, that kind of family connection, well, it mattered a lot, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Family ties were everything. They cemented alliances. They guaranteed a certain level of inherent loyalty.
And his family already had this dedication to the Maratha cause, right?
That's key. It wasn't like he came out of nowhere. There was an established commitment, a foundation of service already there.
Mhm.
It provided, a strong starting point for his career.
And what a career. He gets appointed Senapati by Shivaji Maharaj himself in 1666. That's a huge deal, especially succeeding Netaji Palkar.
A massive deal. Netaji Palkar was a legendary figure. So for Shivaji to choose Hambirao, it shows immense trust.
What exactly did being Senapati involve, Supreme Commander?
Essentially, yes. The top military commander, responsible for overall strategy, leading the armies, planning campaigns. It immediately placed him right at the apex of the military structure, one of the most powerful roles.
And the sources make it clear he lived up to that trust. Victories against the Mughals, against Bijapur, the Adil Shahi.
Yes, a really diverse set of opponents. Each presented different challenges, different military styles.
Fighting on multiple fronts like that.
It really underscores his strategic skill, doesn't it? And his adaptability. He wasn't just good at one type of warfare. The sources mention his role in Shivaji's southern campaigns, too.
Different terrains, different enemies there as well. And he led the cavalry.
He did. The Maratha cavalry was, well, legendary, fast-moving, hard-hitting.
And he combined that with expertise in guerrilla warfare, which the Marathas were famous for.
Exactly, that combination. Leading the elite force
Mhm.
and mastering hit-and-run tactics. It must have been incredibly effective. They could disrupt larger armies, pick their battles, strike where least expected. A nightmare for conventional forces.
Okay, so his military prowess is clear. But then Shivaji Maharaj dies. That's often a point of instability, succession struggles.
It definitely could have been.
Hmm.
And Hambirao's role here was critical. He threw his support behind Sambhaji Maharaj.
Helping him secure the throne. That takes more than just battlefield skill, right? That's political influence too.
Absolutely. His backing provided crucial legitimacy and, importantly, military stability during that potentially very rocky transition.
And he continued as Senapati under Sambhaji.
Yes, he did. He kept leading campaigns, kept fighting for the empire. It showed his loyalty wasn't just to Shivaji, but to the Maratha state itself, to the Swaraja.
That continuity must have been vital.
Immensely vital,
Is it-
especially as Sambhaji faced his own set of intense challenges, particularly from the Mughals.
Sadly, his service ended in battle, didn't it? Around
Oh.
1687.
Yes, the sources suggest he died fighting. His death was undoubtedly a significant blow.
A major loss of leadership and experience at a critical time.
Definitely. You lose your top general, someone with decades of experience against all your major enemies.
Yeah.
That's hard to replace.
When the sources describe him, Mahan Senanayak, great military leader, Sasha Rashtrabak, true patriot, Ranaitik Yoda, strategic warrior, these really sum it up.
They do capture it well. The strategic mind, the unwavering commitment, the battlefield success. It all points to why he was so foundational.
He wasn't just Shivaji's brother-in-law. He was a military architect, a key stabilizing force during succession, and a dedicated servant to the Maratha cause under two rulers.
A true cornerstone of their power during a formative and challenging period. His leadership directly contributed to the empire's expansion and its ability to withstand immense pressure.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How different might things have been for the Maratha Empire without Hambirao Mohite?
Right. What does this story really tell us about just how crucial that kind of military leadership, that blends of strategy and loyalty, is when you're trying to build and defend a nation against powerful rivals? Something to ponder.